Hello, Aquarius, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits, but please leave the rest out. I did see as I was meditating on your energy, someone was getting very frustrated with regular karmic things, responsibilities, or things that once fulfilled them just upsetting them, and it felt like such an inner conflict. Someone was about ready to explode. So it didn't feel quite like your energy. It felt like something that was coming to you because it kept hitting this wall, and I kind of see the silhouette of your energy, and it feels like it just keeps coming to you, and someone that you're dealing with is very frustrated in their current environment because of how things are or what they chose. So we have Nine of Autumn and the Emperor card. This is you standing in your Empress, actually, quality here with the Emperor. With the ragdoll cat, you can see that she is safe, secure, she has boundaries, independence, doesn't really need anyone to fulfill her. But it looks like that this person that you're dealing with is finally wanting to come inches closer here. They realize they're missing out on something they once had, and it's starting to frustrate them. But this is someone finally taking control and understanding how they feel about it. I regret lying to you. I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah. So here's the underlining tether between you two, right? Constantly feeling the energy, the love that is still here, but regretting not speaking up about their feelings. But I am also picking up that they hid behind duty, behind things that just weren't making them happy, but they thought they were. Okay, overall energy, Queen of Swords, here you are. This is perfect for your reading. So you are in discernment here. This is seeing things very clearly, not taking any BS from anyone or anything. So not wanting to live in illusions, just truth. So let's see what's going on in your energy. Already this feels very powerful. Looks like you guys are on the precipice of this new cycle here. The World card. Things are changing, turning in your favor. It's been a long road. World, Four of Swords, Judgment. This is major transition. Okay, this is divinely orchestrated as well. You guys have been in a really difficult phase if you've been through a twin flame journey or even soul recognition of remembering who you are when it comes to the divine. This has been very difficult. You guys are growing, and you finally hit the point of really divine graduation. So you guys will know this if you feel like you've been working on yourself, you feel empowered now, more independent, and pouring more love into yourself. Okay, something that was difficult for you to do in the past because you've given so much to other people. But in the Judgment World card, this new cycle that's beginning, this is an auspicious time. So it feels a little bit eerie, right? Things might feel very still at this moment in the Four of Swords, but things are about to shift and shift for the better. Okay, so you're about to see what you've been working on align in the 3D realm. The desires of your heart as well. So let's see what's going on with this person. Because I see already when it comes to them, you're in this energy of release. You're not attached. You're really focused on yourself. Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. As you release this, they are feeling this energy intensely. They know that their heart longs for you. They think about you constantly. It's almost like they spiral quite a bit because they think about you so much, and it drives them crazy. They are tired. They are strained and stressed from having to do the normal status quo in their environment. Some of them are dealing with a lot of karmic things or a person, and it's frustrating them. It's frustrating that they chose that or they had to give into that because of duty or just hiding behind that, making an excuse. And they see now like they don't want to stay stuck in the past. It doesn't make them happy. So let's see this Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Magician. Yeah. They feel so trapped, but they know that this is their own doing. They chose this. They didn't choose wisely. They thought at the time that They were choosing what was safe, comfortable, but also what was familiar, something that they thought they belonged to even. Some of them in the beginning may have felt like this wasn't going to last that long, that they were ultimately going to choose their other situation. So it is picking up a third party for some of you here, 3 of Cups, but it doesn't have to just be a person. 8 of Swords, Magician, they just didn't know how to make it work. If this was a third party, they were very frustrated throughout the whole situation, not knowing how they were going to have you and their other situation at the same time. They knew something was going to break. So I see they ran and hid instead, and it's something that they deeply regret. They're having a difficult time coming to terms with their feelings because now they see the truth instead of trying to suppress it or hide from it. Okay, in the past, 6 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Hanged Man. Wow. Just these 3 cards say a lot. And what it's showing me is that there was a lot of heartbreak just being in this connection with this person. Things that you could not control. You had no say-so. It was very difficult. You felt that you were pushed out of their life quite often. And that was really hard. A hard pill to swallow for you. Okay? Hanged Man. I see, yeah, a lot of you are very stressed and emotional here in this situation because you tried to look at their side of things. You tried to be comforting and be patient, but it just was not fair. And at some point you felt like, well, they're just trying to get their needs met. They're just trying to take from me. And so what is going on? When are they ever going to step up and finally commit? I've given them enough time. And it's because their ego was running the show here, but it's the fact that they wanted to win. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Have you and another situation going on, or if it's not a third party, they felt like their mindset was stopping them from really being vulnerable with you, from wanting to have a long-term relationship. Even though they desired it in their heart, they felt like they just couldn't move forward. Something kept stopping them. And it was because you were triggering some issues that they have that needed to come to the surface, that they needed to work on as well. This is divinely orchestrated, so that is the reason. Let's see the 6 of Wands. Let's find out why. We'll get to the bottom of this. Very heavy energy. 4 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. My heart goes out to you guys. This was difficult. You guys have such integrity. I can't even... There's not words for it. This is showing me that you stayed through thick and thin, but you did it with grace, dignity. You did not push back on them. You were comforting. At the same time, you were hurting. And that is hard. That's hard to do. 4 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. You knew they were always up to something, deceiving you. Like they were always hiding something. And if you just knew what that was, you would feel at peace. And you felt like that's what they were robbing you from. Safety, peace, and stability in this connection. And that was very unfair. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. But what you thought was happening with them was them wanting to have their cake and eat it too, was partly it. But they were terrified. They were so terrified of changing their situation or mindset, giving into this love, if it's just intoxicating a feeling that they have instead of a third party. They're like, I just don't know what to do with this. I'm not that person. I don't give into my emotions. I like to kind of put on a brave face. Someone very stoic at times too, possibly detached, because they feel like some structure or order, possibly religious values, or this being masculine, where they've always been told, you know, crying is not manly, or you have to be like this, is something that stops them. It makes them feel like, no, I know that to be true because that's what I'm supposed to be, because every person in my family dynamic has told me this, or it's just something that they've picked up and learned along the way. And so this connection kind of goes against everything that they believe, which is to open up, to be vulnerable, but they feel like they don't want to be the sucker. That's kind of just how they've been taught. So we have Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands for the challenge. 1 foot in, 1 foot out in the Page of Wands. This is somebody that just dabbles. Does a little bit, not too much, but just enough to kind of keep you in this, wanting more, chasing after them. It makes them feel like they're not going to lose you. They also feel like you have a very tender heart and very strong-willed, but that you would never leave someone behind. So they know that if they don't give too much into this, you will still stay because you care about them. They feel like it gives them the right to do more or put more pressure on you. Performance, punishment. This was a difficult ending. It's kind of like towards the end here, they acted like this never existed between you two. Treated you as if you were disposable. This is difficult. And that's why I'm feeling this emotional energy. And I really want to let you know that I am here for you guys in seeing this and experiencing it because you need a voice. This was very hard, and I see a lot of you went through this alone. Okay, death with the Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. They knew instantly they made the wrong decision, wanted to turn right back around and do something about it, but their ego stopped them. They didn't want to look like a fool, and they were also really afraid of what you would say. Okay, let's see where this is headed. We have Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Tower, instant change, Nine of Pentacles. So what's been brewing here behind the scenes is finally coming forward. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what this is, what they're going to say and do moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.